I'm lucky that I love my job. I have the best job in the world. I get to solve people's problems with technology and data. I get to build things. It's a dream come true. Data Insight launched 3.5 years ago, and we now have offices in Auckland, Wellington and Sydney. We take data and turn it into something that actually solves a problem, that actually tells us something. One of the things that Data Insight built is a platform called Valocity. So we use the data and the analytics to build a platform that streamlines the mortgage lending process. And they're both growing phenomenally well with staff over 65. When you work and you love what you do, you could do it non-stop. And I have to make sure that I have that quality time with my kids and with my husband. So I drive over a cattle stop when I get home. And it's like a subconscious reaction that when I walk in the door, I'm mummy and catch up with the kids, and we try not to do business, talk at the table. I have an amazing husband, and I couldn't do what I do or be where I am without him. So he's my rock. When we had babies, I said, well, I'm not going to wake you up in the night, but when you wake me up in the morning, I want a chum latte. And that's carried on, and he's just amazing.
My key primary purpose is looking after these four and getting them off to school, getting up in the morning, and making sure Carmen gets out of the door too. So, you know, just the pressure's off her. With Icehouse, yeah, I think it's just empowered her to be able to go into the office and then empower her staff to take on roles and take control of situations as well. So, and Carmen's really good at that, is passing on what she learns.
When I was explaining to people what I was doing with the owner management program, I was saying it was like a little mini MBA. It was a whole end-to-end of business to understand and focus across the whole board. And then there was this whole networking effect of actually like-minded business owners sharing war stories. And so these are things you don't read about. No one shares the case study of where they stuffed up. And over dinner and over the lunches, those are the things that came out from the other owner managers, which were just invaluable lessons. It was amazing, I guess, the authenticity that the other owner managers brought, and actually seeing the difference, even in 6 months, that our internal actions with each other actually made. The owner management program helps you focus on your goal setting and visualising where you want to be and what are the things that you're doing that in 3 years' time you probably won't be doing. You've got a set amount of time, you can't do everything, and I guess it taught me that I needed to work on the business and not in the business, and so that's a great discipline. This is our gong, as you just heard, and one of the things the Owner Manager program emphasises is recognition and appreciation of your people and your staff, and one of the things that we're really big on is celebrating success. So the more the team can recognise we're winners and we're the game changers, then that just feeds into our culture. It's up to you what you take from it. I think it's a little bit like somebody that's on a diet and doing an exercise program. Either you can cheat it or you can find excuses, or you can actually go, well, I'm going to follow this process. And I think if you follow the process, it's phenomenal.